Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Market Watch. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Market Watch Wednesday, making money while we sleep, riding the roller coaster together, stacking stocks and coins each week. Ba 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 da ba da da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da da. Ba 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 da ba ba da ba da da. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba.
Hello, tubers. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to Coopersthaiadventure live stream Market Watch Wednesday with myself, Cooper, and my good friend and trusty sidekick, Mr. Brock Snitters.
You little shit.
Big shit. Get it right.
Yep.
So we got a lot of volatility happening in the market. Had a bit of good news last week. Markets rallied Friday. Everybody was happy. Yes, prices going up. Thank you very much. My stock's going up. My crypto's going up. Everybody's happy. What happened? And then down.
Well, I think the tariff, fiasco. So, the Supreme Court, in a way, rules against Trump. Yeah, for him in certain other matters, but it really, the one people were watching was, are the tariffs legal or not? No, they're not. So he's gone about other avenues legally of acts that he can impose tariffs, but I believe they're maybe going to be short term, and that just threw a monkey wrench into the markets, in my opinion.
And markets hate uncertainty.
Exactly. So until we get more clarity and certainty on that.
Yeah, so they ruled that the U.S. government has actually got to repay back all the tariffs. And the markets liked it. That's why they rallied very nicely on Friday. Monday, big, huge dump, because the president comes back and says, okay, we're going to put a blanket tariff on the whole planet at 10%.
Raise it to 15.
And then raises it to 15.
Yeah.
So countries that had a 10% agreement have now got a 15% agreement. The only country out there that's actually happy with it is Vietnam, because they had a 20% tariff. Now it's only 15. So they get a 5% reduction.
Right.
And that's caused a hell of a lot of concern.
I don't think anybody even here knows what the hell's happening. Are we going to get the money paid back? Are we not? Some have gone to court now to sue the administration to get their money.
Get a refund.
And then Trump counters by saying, well, hold it. You didn't pay it. Your customers paid it. We should be refunding the customer, meaning the average taxpayer. So who knows where this is going to end up? It's a can of worms.
It is a can of worms.
If the Supreme Court had just said, okay, in this case, we're going to let it, go or whatever. Found a reason to, and 3 of them did said, yeah, it is legal. I think there would have been more certainty and less of this chaos. So,
yeah. So that is one of the major reasons why the market's dumped on Monday. And here we are on Wednesday. Bitcoin's making a slow recovery right now. What's it at? 64 and change?
Yeah.
64 and change. It was down at 62. But here's the thing. I was watching it last night, Brooke, on the markets. And I'm looking at Bitcoin take a nosedive. And then I'm seeing buying like there's no tomorrow, which drove the price back up.
Yeah.
They were trying to get it. These manipulators, we like to call, they were trying to get it below 60. They were looking for the big push down. And some whale out there, or multiple whales, were like, hell no, we're buying. Thank you very much. And they snapped it all up. And that's why the price is back up $2,000 from its all-time low now. Well, not all-time low. I know it dipped last month down to 59. But in recent, since the pushback to 70, they stopped it from going below 62, 62.5, I believe it was.
That's a critical support level. So we needed to hold above that. And if it fails to do that, then you're probably looking into the, mid to high 40s as maybe the next bottom support level. But listen, I'm positive on Bitcoin. I think anyone who has followed the channel for the last 3 years, I think 25, we said, yeah, we kind of like this. Maybe take a look. And then 40 came along, and then 50, 60, and so it's volatile. But if you haven't got any Bitcoin, you might want to DCA into it now. Maybe put 10% of a bag into Bitcoin at this level, and if it drops more, maybe you put another 20%. You know what I mean? So the lower it drops, the more you actually allocate to it. But hey, there's lots of stocks on sale.
Yeah.
The thing is, when you get with the trouble in the Middle East, possibly Iran, and with this chaos and the tariffs, the markets, as you said earlier, they're volatile. But what happens, the good goes down with the bad. So you're getting some deals on some pretty good names, let's say.
And I think there's still one catalyst out there that could drive the markets even further down. And that is the U.S. attack in Iran. Last time it happened, the markets took a dip, including Bitcoin and crypto. All of crypto took a dip. So we're only days away from that possibly happening. They got one final meeting, the U.S. government and Iran, and that's tomorrow, Thursday.
Yeah, well,
and that's going to be the big decider.
It ain't Biden in office or Obama. Like, I don't think Trump's going to put up with any bullshit. Like, they've been stalling for years about making legitimate agreements, and ones they've made, they've broken.
Every agreement they've made, they've broken.
So I think unless they totally capitulate, I don't see an agreement being made. And then, let's hope for the best.
That's all you can do.
Yeah.
But
the people don't want that regime in power. It's a bunch of dictators, and they're ruthless killers. And I don't think anybody in the world would be upset if they weren't there in power. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this guy in Venezuela. You don't see any leaders in the world standing up, say, put him back in power.
No, that's true.
That guy was not good. So,
So is it possible Bitcoin's going to go down further? Crypto's going to go down further? Hell yes.
It's possible.
If they don't make that deal tomorrow, you're probably looking this time next week, we're going to be asking ourselves, when's the war going to finish?
Well, the funny thing is, I was watching something the other day that if Iran does get attacked, it might be a big plus for Bitcoin.
How so?
Well, stability. Like the Iranian currency is totally collapsed.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
worthless.
Yeah.
And if there's fear and unknown in other currencies,
It's like the Russian ruble right now.
well, yeah, who wants
Yeah.
that? Well, it's funny, when that war started, they ran to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Both the Iranians and the the Russians and the Ukrainians people went to Bitcoin because they didn't trust their own currencies. And probably a smart thing at that time. So yeah, we'll see. It could be a positive, but could it go down? Sure, anything's possible. It's on sale now. If it goes down further, it's a bigger sale. And just let's see, in 3 years from now, maybe we're doing a live stream thinking, yeah, you remember when Bitcoin dropped down below 60 just for that day? But we're closer to the bottom now than even, say, last week. So, and they say until the last bull bear
Sorry.
No, until the last bull throws in the towel, you know what I mean? We might not be at the bottom. So we'll see.
Yeah, the bears want to drive the price down. They want to buy cheaper Bitcoin. Can't blame them. But I don't know if they're going to get it down in the 40s. I think that's a long push.
Yeah,
for those that are saying that the bear market's going to end in October, and then we'll get our consolidation, and then crypto summer. I don't think that's going to happen either. I think everybody's messing with you. Is what I think.
Well, bottom line, I think we do need the Clarity Act. Thank heavens it's progressing.
Yes.
The White House wants it solved. So the
Dems want it solved too.
Yeah, well, the vote was damn near 300 to whatever, 100 and some change to pass it in the House.
Yeah.
So the Senate, and it's through the committees in the Senate. It's just a matter of waiting on the final push, let's say. So they say in April that'll get passed, and that regulates this Wild West market now, where there's no regulation. And so they can throw paper Bitcoin on an exchange to drive the price down. They don't even own the Bitcoin. They just throw, hey, we'd like to sell, 500 Bitcoin. Ooh, Jesus, that down goes the price to fill the buyers, and then buy it back cheaper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
and that is going to be the catalyst that sends us skyrocketing. The
oh,
one we've been waiting for.
I think once the Clarity Act gets passed, you'll see not only Bitcoin, but the altcoins start to run too.
Oh, yes. The whole crypto market. Everybody's going to be on here happy.
Yeah. So, we're maybe only 4 to 6 weeks away from that happening.
Yeah. And there was a funny thing that came out. The amount of people that own crypto, and I'm saying crypto as a whole, not just Bitcoin, in the US is more than the amount of people that own dogs.
That was, yeah, I remember that.
And to me, that's funny, because a lot of people own dogs in America.
Sure.
And they believe that's the reason for the bipartisan support, because you got 7 million. That's not small chump change, folks. That's 7 million people own crypto, and it's probably over that now. This survey was done about a year, 18 months ago, that 7 million people own crypto in the US. Well, the Dems ain't stupid. Republicans ain't stupid. You got a midterms coming up in November, and they don't want to upset the base. There's a lot of Democrats out there, I know, that own crypto.
There's a lot of expats.
There's a lot of Republicans. There's a lot of independents. There's a lot of expats over here in Thailand own crypto.
Exactly. Yes.
And so neither party wants to upset them. That's a big, huge number, 7 million.
No.
And I'm pretty sure it's probably closer to 10 million today.
And if you're in Thailand, which we are, you can, I think there's a 5-year moratorium on any taxation of crypto gains.
Correct.
So, well, isn't that nice? So you can now, you're here. You have to do it on one of the
Thai exchanges.
BitCub, I believe, is the biggest. There's a couple big ones, but that's the biggest.
Yeah.
You can. So you're here now. You've got extra funds. You could buy some, whatever, Bitcoin, Solana, and when it does run, and if you're here a year or two from now, sell it, and you're still within that 5-year window, No tax.
Yeah, but you have to declare it.
Well, yeah,
You have to actually declare it
Yeah.
as a profit.
as a sale, yeah,
Yeah.
a gain.
So you have to declare it with the tax office. You have to let them know that you sold it at a gains,
Sure.
and they will file it as exempt.
Yep.
So you
That's
do,
kind of a
you
nice
do.
bonus.
It's a huge bonus if you believe in the next 5 years. Well, it's 4 years left right now. It's still 2030. But if you believe that whatever it is you're into in cryptoverse is going to go up between now and January 1st, 2030, you're better off taking that money out here in Thailand.
Well, sure. And we're living here. So in the land of smiles.
Or you can be in Europe and getting taxed on capital gains.
oh,
Capital gains.
Wealth tax over
Unrealized
there.
capital
They're
gains.
going to tax the hell out of you. Come to
You know,
Thailand.
You
You'll
haven't
love
even
it.
sold it and you made a profit, but they want money.
You know, I got up this morning, went on the balcony. Another day in paradise. The weather is so ideal here. I mean, I'm used to the warmth now. You kind of like it.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change. And, you know, poor Romeo's back home shoveling snow again. You know what I mean? Like 2 feet.
Yeah.
New York City got hammered. Like, why would you want to do that?
Yeah. And I know today's talk is all about Market Watch Wednesday, but I just want to mention last night, the meet and greet.
Yes.
We had a extremely famous person turn up to our meet and greet last night.
Well, thank you, Cooper. I did.
And it wasn't Brock Smitters. No, it was Tyson Fury, the boxer.
Yes.
He is here currently training in Jomtien.
Yep.
And he's got a big fight next month, his comeback fight after retirement on the 11th of April. So shout out Tyson, if you're watching, buddy. Thanks for coming over and saying hi last night. And I actually got a picture with him because I know people are going to say,
yeah,
BS, Cooper, you didn't meet Tyson Fury.
Selfies with him.
Yeah, I
got
did,
a picture
folks.
with him. And
Here you go. This was last night's meet and greet, folks. Me and
wow,
Tyson Fury right there.
check that grin.
Yeah, check that grid out. But fantastic having him turn up.
Now, he picked the round. He's gonna knock the guy out.
Third round.
Third round. There
Yeah.
you go. There's your hot tip of the day.
And he's fighting some big Russian guy. So that'll be a good fight in England
England, yeah.
next month.
Hotspur Stadium, apparently.
Yeah.
But,
So looking forward to watching that fight.
well, he's lost his last 2 fights, 24 and then 25. Then he retired. So
Yeah.
he's back out of retirement. We'll see how he does. I don't know much about this challenger
I
that
don't.
he's fighting, but
Yeah. But it could be a good
wish
fight.
him well. Yep.
So let's hear your thoughts on where you think the market's going to go. Is POTUS going to start the big war with Iran and crypto is going to dump? Or is it going to do the complete opposite, what Brooke thinks, and people's going to run to Bitcoin?
Well, let's see. I'm
But we're only about a week away from finding out, I think.
and the big he's got the talk tonight, State of the Union. Says it's going to be a long one. He's got a lot of good things to tell.
I thought he'd already did it. That was yesterday.
No,
wasn't
I think that's coming up.
because all the TV networks.
Is it?
were
Was it
banning it.
on?
No, they did. Yeah, it was yesterday. I'm sure it was
Tuesday
yesterday
night. Maybe it was. Yeah,
at the meet
sorry.
and greet. Yeah.
So, well, to be on now then.
No, it's already over.
Well, okay.
Yeah, you missed it. We were too busy chatting with Tyson
I
Fury.
thought it starts like at 8 o'clock.
Pass. You guys will tell us
Yeah, but you
in the
guys
comments.
let us know.
Let's get started in today's show.
What a sale. Hello, CBD and all the gang. Robert from Corpus Christi with a wonderful sunny 68 degrees. Looking forward to another great show.
And thank you, Robert.
Yeah,
Getting
what is
warmer.
it now? It's probably 82 or 3 in the morning when you get up here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
Already got the aircon on.
Yep. Nomad Jack and the lovely Pinky, they were there last night.
Yeah.
Good morning, Coop and gang. I'm so ready for a rally. Have a great show.
And thank you, Jack.
A lot of us are ready for a rally, Nomad.
Yeah.
We just,
I mean, what do we have now? 5 negative months since October?
yeah.
5 negative months in a row.
And my strategy is less than half what my cost base is. Luckily, I'm able to sell options to, get paid to wait until it recovers. And it will recover.
Yeah,
I have
it will.
No doubt about that. It's just a question of when. And it could be dramatic if the legislation passes. more clarity in the world, let's say, yeah, Bitcoin's going to run. So,
and then you got those people out there. They look at the market. They say, "Oh my God, the market's going down. The market's going down. I'm not going to buy. I'm not going to buy. The market's going down." And then all of a sudden, it shoots back up, and they're like, "Why didn't I buy?"
Yeah, no,
you always got those people out there. Me, when it's down, I'm buying.
Do your research, get your basket of stocks, and and I do believe in slowly entering a position. Don't put all your eggs in one basket right away.
Yeah.
If it drops to a price point you want to get in on that, hey, do a 10% allocation. If it drops even more, maybe you put another 20%. Drops even more again, you put another 30, because you do love the stock, you've researched it. So, and if it keeps going up, well, then you'd have to decide, do I buy more or just sit on my profit on what I got? So
wait for the next bad news.
Yeah, wait for the next.
Buy some more. Yeah.
Keep your powder dry, boys. Scott Meritas from Pennsylvania. Hello, patiently waiting for good news in the markets. And
we all are.
He's waiting for the snow to go too.
We're all sitting here waiting for the Clarity Act to pass.
Yeah.
The administration has given, the banks and the crypto holders, until March the 1st, which is only Sunday. That's the 1st of March, Sunday. We're not far away.
No.
Saturday's the last day in February, the 28th. It's not a leap year, is it?
No, not this year.
No. So Saturday's the last day, and then Sunday's the 1st of March.
Like some stocks, just last night, Meta and AMD announced a partnership. Both, AMD especially jumped up nice.
Yeah.
So, and then NVIDIA reports tonight.
Okay.
And that's expected to be another blowout. So, their guidance is what will determine whether the stock jumps or not. If they see a really strong guidance, if they put that out there, you probably see the stock run up again. And that'll tend to pull, I think, a lot of the market with it. If it's so, buy the rumor, sell the news, I don't see a major drop from that, though. But yeah, things like attacking Iran, that could be a catalyst.
I think it's on the cards.
I would say more yes than no, because I don't think Iran's going to come to the table with an offer that's acceptable.
Well, it's costing the American taxpayer for all that naval assets out there. And I've got friends in the region. I got friends that are still in Iraq. I got friends in not Afghanistan, in Qatar and Kuwait. They're boots on the ground telling me, Coop, we haven't seen this high alert since the Iraqi war. It's extremely tight right now. And they've got all their defensive missiles, their Patriot systems, right there and ready. They've been doing testing on the system. So I don't think you're going to spend $1 billion a day on a bluff. You don't put that much weapons and power out there unless you plan on using it.
You'd think that, yeah. But $1 billion a day, that's chump change.
Not to the U.S. taxpayer, it ain't. When people are, barely got their head above water.
Deficits every year.
Yeah.
Anyways, what a sale. I'm anxious to see how the State of the Union address affects the markets. Your thoughts?
It all depends what he comes out with. If it's more BS, the election was rigged. I was robbed back in 2016. Who knows?
He'll highlight all the positives.
It was Biden's fault. Everything was Biden's fault. It all depends what the guy comes out with.
Yeah, economy's strong. The markets are good. It'll be all positive news.
If he pushes the Clarity Act, that could be good for the markets. If he's got some more investors coming into the chip industry, like Taiwan, that could be a good push for the markets. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
But it all depends.
Interesting times. Lost Boy says, hello, tubers. Greetings from Southern California. Time to take some stock market gains.
That's what we need.
Make it, maybe take it.
I agree with you. I think we're closer to the bottom than we are this time last week.
Well, I couldn't believe Tesla dropped briefly under 400.
Did it?
Yeah, and I bought another 5 shares only.
Okay.
That's all the money I could. I had to buy at that price, and it's back up today. But yeah, there is stocks that are hanging in, doing well, and there's others that are, not. So you do want a diversified portfolio. So
yeah,
Roger Walker, good morning, good evening, Cooper, Brooke, and everyone. Thumbs up, make Darlena smile.
Yes, please. If you're watching on the live stream, it's free. Pound it.
Yep.
Hello, Roger.
Les Jennings, good morning, family.
Good morning, Les.
Yeah, we've seen Les at breakfast and a couple of the places. Yeah, I didn't see him at the
nice guy.
Yeah, real nice. Robert Pierpont, markets didn't rally. It's called a dead cat bounce.
Well, somebody was buying the dip.
Yeah.
And Bitcoin. And it wasn't just Bitcoin, it was a lot of the alts too. I was watching the charts last night, 9 o'clock my time, and the stock market, well, it was 10 o'clock my time. The stock market had already been open 30 minutes. And I'm watching and they're all going up together. It was kind of weird, like it was purposely done. Somebody waiting for it to hit this figure and then buy them all.
Well, yeah, there's some good and bad stuff out there. Robert Pierpont, short it all other than metals.
Metals have made a good rebound.
Quite bearish, Robert is.
Gold and silver made a nice little rebound there. Yeah. Gold was 5,100. Silver was in the upper 80s. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's you want to have dry powder and, as I said, slowly get into positions. And, I'm not can't pick the bottoms or tops typically, but nor do I need to, I guess. I'm more of a long-term buy and hold. So those 5 shares I bought 2 days ago, I think it was Monday when it dropped like that. I'll hold that till, forever. But yeah, Robert, he's quite a pessimist there. And, there's people like that, bearish, that, yeah, they're probably sitting on dry powder waiting for a crash. Now, how low will it go if it does go? So we'll see. Ronald Reichert, good morning, CBD from freezing Daytona Beach, Florida. Whoa.
That's something you don't hear very often.
Not Daytona.
Freezing Daytona.
Florida, let alone that. Yeah. It'll warm up. W Secret says success. Hello, gents. DC, you should still be in the black with strategy. I jumped in and being DCA into it, but still wish I had jumped in at 60 per share back in December 23 when you advised me to.
Yeah, that's when a lot of us got into it.
Yeah.
Our heads above the water, but I was still buying when it was at 404, thinking it was going to 600, so yeah, it's just one of those things. You always look back in hindsight, don't we, W, and say, damn, I wish I would have bought it then.
Yeah. I was buying all the way up. So yeah, my DC average cost base is higher. Ronald Reichert, it's going to be mid-30s and I can wait to get to Pattaya. He's talking about temperature there.
I hope so. I hope he's not talking about Bitcoin mid-30s.
No.
I don't see that happening.
Temperature.
No, not at all.
I think he's talking about Fahrenheit back in the States too.
Wolf says Bitcoin is going up at $65,000 after hours.
Nice.
Is it? What's it at now?
66,130. It's jumping.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No, it took a nice jump there.
It did.
Yep.
Wow. I gotta check it out. You read. Hang on.
Yep. Bitcoin's going to 65
it
after
jumped
hours,
from
and it
64 to 66,136. So up $2,150.
Each jumped 4%.
There you go. So it's up 3%.
XRP's
Nice.
up 2.8%. Yeah, it pulls everything with it. Sol 82, well, that's up because that was 77 there a while
Yeah,
ago.
I need to put a
So
big
5%.
monitor over this side, don't I, folks, so we can see it while we're
Well,
doing the live streams.
As soon as our live stream started, Bitcoin started to run.
We're popular, bro.
We are. I don't want to toot our own horn, but
Brooke and Cooper
Toot,
on
toot.
YouTube. Quick, buy Bitcoin.
Wolf, Bitcoin doesn't have after hours. Yeah,
no, but the market does.
20. Yeah, markets do. Yeah,
But am I hearing right that the SEC
you are
looking at 24-hour trading
correct.
on crypto?
Yeah.
That could be huge catalyst too.
Well, Texas is looking at opening an exchange that'll be 24/7. We'll see if that happens. So, yeah, they're the old way of doing things is. I wouldn't say it's under attack, but they have to reformulate how they're doing things because technology is advancing quicker than they're catching up to it. So
I think they have to.
Yeah,
because it's unfair for the people that, you know, exchange their Bitcoin onto an ETF.
Yeah.
You know, they're sitting there after hours and they can't do anything. They can't sell because the price is going down. You know, they're stuck and have to wait till the next trading day when the market's open.
Well, like the ETFs, for example, IBIT, where the Bitcoin, you can trade Bitcoin 24/7.
On IBIT?
No, not an IBIT. I'm
Okay.
talking, real coin.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
The ETFs, because they're limited with the hours of the stock exchange.
Yeah, so they're hindered.
Yeah, which as I said, I think it'll change. You know, now whether it's 6 months or 3 years, it's coming. It's just a matter of when.
I would be willing to place a bet it happens this year.
Be nice if it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometime this year.
What a sale. Clarity Acts needed. Correctamundo, Brooke. Yeah, that's true.
He likes impersonating your correctamundo.
Mr. Nut with his Texas humor. Robert was there last night.
He was.
The easiest way to get the stock up is to list the price in Fahrenheit instead of Celsius. Now, he's got a point there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would be
The
triple.
stock price
triple the
is
price.
this much Fahrenheit. What? Damn. Jetter, Trump's tariffs have been a huge, colossal, self-inflicted wound. The market cheered when SCOTUS ruled, and then the market went down with Trump's 15% tariff plan. Ugh. Yeah, total chaos, let's say.
Well, the Supreme Court ruled that he brought the tariffs in under a different law, which was the wrong law. And now he's got his team of lawyers and they said, okay, well, we can bring it in under this act or this law. And he's perfectly legal in doing that. However, there was a clause in there from the Supreme Court that if he's going to do the tariffs under the other law, it has to be one for all, not individuals. Not like 20% for Vietnam, 10% for the UK. You know, it has to be equal across the board.
Yeah.
So that's why he went 15%. You know?
And anyone who made deals better stick to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold it now. The rules have changed.
Exactly.
Chaos. Wolf, it does if you own Bitcoin related stocks and ETFs. Okay, he's referring to something there.
Yeah. In other words, it does affect you. You know, if the price is going up like it is right now, it just jumped $2,000 in the space of 34 minutes.
Well,
you know?
in our case, you know, our Bitcoin proxies will, over time, follow, be affected, let's say.
Yeah.
David Lowe, there he is. Davey, clicking the like button makes good fiscal sense. It does. Great live streams and info, enjoying a beautiful Thailand morning. Guess you need a visa to go to Vietnam. I think you do, especially if you're American. See you all at the ride and Fraser's.
Well, Fraser's was last night. You missed it, David.
yeah.
Yeah. So the ride is tomorrow. The bike ride tomorrow, 10 o'clock, leaving from
Yeah.
PTT gas
It's
station.
always fun.
Yeah.
Robert Pierpont at Mr. Roberts at Mr. Nutt is Texas Humor. You mean metric pricing?
That would be awesome.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Jetter, no, if we go to war with Iran, Bitcoin is going down and the market will go down as well.
Somebody agrees with me. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what I think too.
Interesting. We'll see.
Mm.
Rick Pease, hey Cooper and Brooke, what do you think about the S&P 500? Well, that's a pretty safe bet. The reason I ask, I am new to the market investments. Being new like that, yeah, just do your research. That's a very safe investment, in my opinion. Historically, now, when you do that, you're not doing that to trade. You're simply buying and holding till the cows come home. So, yeah, I think it's averaged 14% over the last 10 years
Yeah.
or 20 years, something like that. Yeah, so for newbies, which obviously you say you are, perfect investment in my opinion. Now, you might want to do that as well as the QQQ, which is the NASDAQ equivalent, you might say.
Yeah.
It's the top 100 tech companies, where the S&P is the top 500 now. But yeah, so maybe split it or do a 70-30, whatever. That way you're even more diversified for someone new like yourself. And
Yeah.
Jetter, I'm predicting 55,000 for Bitcoin as the bottom.
Okay.
Wow, here we go. Got a buy in at 60 and another one at 55, hoping that both will get tripped soon. So Jetter has set his traps, and we'll see if they get filled.
To be honest, I think 55 is very reasonable. If the war kicks off with Iran, I can see it drop into that. Can I see it drop into the 40s? No.
No.
There's too much buy pressure. There's too many buy orders, you know, at 59, 58, 57, 56, and, 55.
Yeah.
That it's a hard, buy wall to get through. You'd
True.
have to have a huge dumpage, 200,000 coins plus to break through that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think the average holder is in a loss position now. And that's going guys that have held since initiation at, pennies per coin, to guys that just bought at 100, 120, whatever, right? But the average is in a loss. And that's only happened, I think, 3 other times. So this will be the 4th.
Yeah.
And those other 3 indicated the bottom of Bitcoin pricing. So there is indications, guys, that we are, again, closer to the bottom than we are to, a further drop, let's say. Yeah, hopefully that's true.
But if I was Jetter, I would be looking to time it a little bit different. I wouldn't go down quite as low as 55. I might go in at like 57 and a half. Split the difference.
Yeah.
Because if it only drops to 57 flat and then boom, it's back up at 80, you just missed the bottom.
Yeah.
If clarity passes, for example, in April, then, you definitely missed the bottom.
Yeah.
And another thing, if clarity passes, Brooke, that's the end of crypto winter.
Should be.
That would mark the end of crypto winter. There would not drag on till October this year unless clarity doesn't pass.
Well, it better.
If it does pass, then I think that's the end of it. Because banks are going to be buying, hedge funds are going to be buying, pensions are going to be buying. Like there's no tomorrow. They're all waiting to get on board. They need this clarity. It's the only thing stopping them. They know the price of Bitcoin is going to be way up in 4 years' time. Okay, yes, there's going to be volatility in the meantime, but they know it's going to be way above 126.
I think
what it was at the all-time high in October.
95% of the act is bipartisan by far. What's holding this up is strictly the banksters.
Yes.
their lobby group they're shit scared that they're going to allow staking of coins, Bitcoin, whatever, so all the other coins, meaning they're able to pay a reward. Well, that's like, why would you keep your money in a traditional bank when you can get a percentage, return much higher than the bank ever would pay? And that's why they're shit scared. So,
but here's the good news in that, Brooke. The U.S. Senate has given them a deadline. March 1st is the deadline, Sunday.
Good.
And they said, if you do not come up with an agreeable terms, we will come up with our own for you.
Let's hope so.
And you're not going to like it.
Good.
Either side.
Yeah.
So when both sides are angry, you got a good deal.
Yeah.
Is what I've always learned in business. If both sides are unhappy, then you got a good deal. If one side's happy and the other side's not, then somebody's got a bad deal.
Why this is critical is that this technology called blockchain is rampant throughout the world.
Yeah.
And the U.S., in my opinion, should be the leader. Better. I mean, it's land of free enterprise, let's say, and they're going to fall behind. Other countries aren't waiting on this Clarity Act. Like shit, they're already running, and so first to the well is usually the biggest drinker. So yeah, get this thing passed, and it'll be a big plus and positive for the future. Well, the banks will be jumping on the bandwagon once it is passed.
Right now, Japan's front running.
Yeah.
Over everybody, including the U.S.
Well, so's China.
Yeah.
They've already got this in place, and so we need it. It'll come.
Mr. Nutt said,
I told Tyson and his group that I would pick up their tab if he slapped Ernie. Jesus. I saw it. Yeah. Didn't Ernie get knocked down on that deal? Jesus. JJJ says, hi, guys. State of the Union is about to start.
Okay, thanks
there
for that.
You go, Junior.
Well, with the time difference in Thailand to the U.S., it's hard for us to know when these damn events take place.
Yeah.
When I was back in the U.S., I'd be like, oh yeah, the news has said it's going to come on in 1 hour. Over in Thailand, we don't get that. They don't give a shit about the state of the
just
union.
Start listening to Brock Snitters, okay? I didn't figure that thing had started yet. You rascal. Robert Pierpont, Jetter, there is no support at 55K. It goes to 55K and it's going lower. Support is in the mid 40s. So, guys, listen, if you're not already on it, use Grok, Claude, Gemini. I prefer Grok myself. And you can plug in, ask the question, what are the support levels for Bitcoin currently? What are the support levels for Tesla? What are the resistance? In other words, when I go to sell my calls, I want to know the resistance levels, right? So use that. It's tremendous access to information we didn't have 5 years ago. So definitely use those guys, and you'll get that information that Robert's talking about, where the support levels are for Bitcoin.
Yeah. And here's what I've learned in 4 years of following crypto.
What have you learned?
I've learned that they like to throw a spanner in the works. Think back last year.
Spanner.
Yep, they do. Think back September last year. Everybody was on TV predicting the end of year price for Bitcoin.
$120.
Nobody was predicting under 150.
No.
Even Saylor said it's going to be somewhere between 150 and 180.
Tommy Lee
says it's going to be hit 200 or 250. Samson Mao said it's going to hit $1 million.
Yeah.
Nobody was predicting it was going to top out at 126. It had everybody wrong. Everybody wrong. And here we go. We're into the bear market.
Everybody's predicting it's going to tank.
Everybody's predicting it's going to hit 40,000 per Bitcoin. And guess what?
It's going to rocket.
It's not. Because they like, when you think it's going even lower, they're buying it before you.
Sure. At
their price that they want to buy it at. So that's what I've learned. You can't go by these people that are saying it's going to 150, 200, 250, $1 million. likewise, you can't go by the people that say, "Oh, it's going to hit 40,000. Oh, it's going to hit 35,000."
No, I don't see a jump coming in the next week or two. I don't. Until the Clarity Act is passed.
Yeah,
we're not going to see major spikes, guys. I don't think we're going to see 75 until Clarity passes. And who knows? You could see 90 within a month, or more.
Yeah,
like it's once the act passes. But do I see it dropping to 50? No, I don't. But
no.
Then again, I was surprised it dropped under 70. So who am I?
Yeah. All we're saying is just be prepared. It may not go as low as you think it is.
Keep some dry powder. And, yeah. Jeff Sigler, hello everyone. I believe the SODU starts in about 40 minutes. State of the Union.
Yeah.
Jetter, sorry, but 65 to 68 million households in the U.S. own dogs. Maybe 7 million people own snakes.
7 million is the amount of people that own Bitcoin.
Oh, shit, no, there'll be more than that.
In the U.S. We're talking crypto as a whole, guys. The amount of people that own crypto as a whole is more than the amount of people that own dogs in the U.S.
Can you believe 7 million people own snakes?
I think it's 70 million own Bitcoin. I mean, own crypto as a whole in the U.S.
Jeff Trio, hi guys. Does Google Pay work there?
No. No, we have ScanPay, and then there's TruePay that you can use at 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
And then Brownie's found one that works over here too. It's an app you can download and load it up and use that as paying method. So I can't remember the name of that one. Can you?
If you have your bank account here, you would probably use the ScanPay because it's like, and true story, I was here like my first year, I was doing everything just with either my Wise card or paying cash. And Cooper would look at me and says, "Why don't you use ScanPay?" I don't know. It's too techy. I can't figure it out. And then he showed me on my phone, you press this, scan comes up, you scan it, and he walked me through the first one. That was so simple. I'm like kicking my ass. I waited a whole year to learn this. It's so simple, guys.
And I taught you in 30 seconds.
You did.
Yeah.
That hats off to you.
Well, thank you. Yeah. So you do actually listen to me from time to time.
This is your lucky day. I'll buy you a coffee.
I'll take you that to the bank.
Jetter, Robert Pierpont, interesting. Where is that support level below 60K? Maybe I'll do another buy below 55. So get on to Grok and just plug in, ask the question, what are the support levels of Bitcoin? And it'll be interesting what the response is. You can judge it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
There he is, the skipper. He was there last night.
Professor Wolfenbarker. He was there. God, he was dead ringer for the skipper.
He is.
Eh? If he would wear that hat, I think I'd almost fall over laughing because he's a dead ringer with that hat. Morning, guys. I got my seatbelt on for this ride in the markets. It was great to see you all at the meet and greet last night.
And you know what? Skipper is now my new best friend.
Why is that?
He came to the meet and greet last night and he did two things. First thing he did is we went out on the balcony. He says, "I got something for you, Coop." I said, "What's that?" And he gave me this cigar that he bought overseas.
Yeah.
And we sat there on the balcony and we smoked these cigars. And it was ultra smooth cigar. It was super, super nice. A no-name one that I'd ever heard of before. I think it's Italian one, or Greek or something. But my God, it was a really nice cigar. You would have enjoyed it.
I don't know. Okay.
Oh, yeah. It was super smooth. Didn't hurt the throat, nothing.
Yeah.
So go on. What's the research you got there? What did Grok say?
Key support levels for Bitcoin. Critical is 60, and that's the psychological as well.
Yeah.
Deeper ones 58 to 55.
See, that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
In the middle.
Lower possibilities would be 42 to 44. So yeah, there's various levels, and you can do some more research. Fibonacci levels that'll indicate, retracement, levels. So, but yeah, use the AI tools, guys, at your disposal, and will definitely help you with your decisions. It does mean,
with the key support, at 60 and 58. Yes, it does break through the support from time to time, but it's very short-lived. It's seconds.
It's more the close. What's the close? And you want to see the close above those support levels.
It's like when it broke through 60 and it hit 59. Well, it only went down to 59, 920 for like 3 seconds, and then it was straight back up to 61. You know, so that's what I'm talking about. There's a lot of buy orders. And if it does break below 58, it'll hit 57, but only for seconds.
What you talking about, Willis?
You're talking a very short amount of time before it starts to retrace back up.
Correct. Robert Pierpont, Jetter, there is good support in the 44 to 43 range. Yeah.
And that's a lot of hopium.
Yeah, a lot of hopium.
They're hoping it gets that low, and that's why they're putting in a buy price, you know, that if it does dip that low, that they secured it, you know, at half price, you know, of what it should be at today's levels, you know.
Jetter, Robert Pierpont, never mind. I saw you said support is at the mid 40s. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, says Robert or Jetter. Robert, it breaks lower than that. The next support's 31 to 32. Yeah, we're getting wild now.
Yeah, there's a lot of hopium out there. I don't think it's going to go below 57. That would be my all-time bottom for this year, folks.
Okay.
Yeah, and that would only happen if the Iran war kicks off. It'll be quick, sell the news. It's happened. And then all of a sudden, these whales have been buying, keeping it above 60 right now. And what's it at right now? 66, Brooke?
65.9.
Well, hanging in there.
Yeah.
66, call it. You know, we'll split hairs there. It could drop 10,000, you know, 9,000, say. But I can't see it going any more than that. I really can't.
Terry Fallon, there he is. Just popped on to say hello. See you on the next live stream. Have a great week.
You too, Terry.
Terry from Bancroft, up in the snow belt.
There's your buddy.
Alfa Romeo, also from the snow belt, Southern Ontario. Good evening, gents. How everyone is doing well. Hope everyone woke up to a minus 15 degrees this morning.
Negative 15.
Yeah, negative 15. That's Celsius where he is.
Yeah, he's living the life.
Oh, he's wishing he was back here. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Living the life and praying for the dream.
He'll be back in July. And
then
I think he's going to stay a week and then head back with the lovely Pin, the food munchkin, back to Canada. Mr. Nutt with his Texas humor. What a sale, Roberto. Quando vienes a Thailandia? What the hell?
I have no idea.
T. Meyer, good evening from Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm putting my condo for sale and praying it sells in the next 3 to 4 months so I can start my Thai retirement at 52 years of age.
Well done, buddy.
Good age. Well done. This is my favorite show of the week. Thanks, and Bitcoin needs some love.
I agree.
Well, you'll have some money left over, no doubt, to invest. So we'll see.
And we have our first shout out, and it's from Rick Pease, who bought us 5 coffees. Thank you, Rick.
Rickster.
Yeah, and he says,
Rickatola.
Thank you for all you guys do. Well, thank you, Rick. Much appreciated for the 5 coffees. Don't get them very often nowadays, do we? But then the market and everybody else is down, and we're saving our pennies and our dry powder.
Well, I've got good news
to buy the
Rickster just bought you a coffee,
and you, and our wives.
Saves my pocketbook, doesn't it? Yeah. Thank you, Rick.
Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated.
Next, please, Ernie Jones, Ernesto. Good morning, CBD and gang.
Yeah,
Ernie was the guy that Tyson Fury slapped down, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Robert Nutt paid his meal.
Well, he came with his bodyguard and about 4 other people. So, yeah, his bodyguard was a big guy, too.
Yeah.
You see him?
That Australian
guy?
Yeah, he's just as big, if not bigger.
Exactly. I was like,
and, you know, my nephew got a selfie with Tyson, and my nephew's 6'3.5". And shit, he was neck and neck with Tyson, man. That Tyson's a big boy.
And I was standing there in front of Tyson, and his bodyguard was in the middle between me and Tyson. So I'm like here, Tyson's over here, his bodyguard's there.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at Tyson saying, sir, can I shake your hand, please? And the bodyguard looks at me, not a happy smile, you know. Looks at Tyson. Tyson said, "Yeah, of course you can, Coop." Yeah.
Well
done. The bodyguard backs up a bit.
Did he have a big hand?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It swallowed, it engulfed my whole hand.
Wow.
It was
There
huge,
you go.
huge hand. Yeah. And if you're wondering how Rick bought us the coffee, it's the link above my head there that says "Scan me, buy us a coffee."
Where's that?
Right above my head.
Oh, right there.
Yeah. So he scanned that, and when you do, I get a notification straight away, and we'll give you a shout out live on air to show our appreciation.
Pointy little head you have. What a sale. Mr. Nut in his Texas humor. Getting to Thailand as soon as I can. Working on some loose ends inspired by your move.
And thank
Yeah,
you. What
well,
a sale.
Guys, you get here, you are going to love it. Living the life. Now,
And
come and rent to start rent. You don't have to buy here, as we know. I was talking to some guys last night, Coop, like, my God, it's not just here they're building these condos. They're everywhere. And sure, now the reason is that 49% pays the whole building. So it's in their interest to build these things because they're already, sold out, most of them, on the 49%.
Yeah.
So the rest is kind of like gravy. Why wouldn't they build them? The point is, however, you can rent. There will always be cheap things to rent here. And initially, if it's your first time, just come and rent for 3 months, 6 months, a year.
And for all those that are planning on coming to Thailand for vacation or retirement, make sure you get our e-guide, which is the QR code above Brooke's head. We promise to save you money from day one. The moment you land in Swanepoel Airport, all the information you need is there. Where do I go? I need to get money out the ATM. Which one's the best one? Which one's the best one to exchange money, currency at the airport? How do I get from the airport to Pattaya, Jomtien? What's the best way to do it and save me money as well, where I'm not going to get ripped off and scammed? All that information's in there, plus 100 more things.
Tips. It's full of tips.
And it's going to save you guys money. It's only $49. I know we're preaching this on the channel, but other YouTubers out there selling the exact same information for $300 to $700.
Yeah.
We've undercut them all. We don't want to rip you guys off.
Crazy.
We do it at cost. What it cost us to have this book, what it cost us for the developers to make it and all that. So we break even. I can't do it any cheaper. I wish I could give it away at $5, but unfortunately I can't, because we'd end up losing money, and I'm not here to lose money. I'm here to break even on our investment.
Well, let's hope so.
Yeah. So if you haven't yet, get that book. It's going to save you money on day one.
Yeah. Everyone who's bought it's happy. Alfa Romeo. Oh, here's Alfa now. He added Amazon, Microsoft, Google, and Meta to his positions on the dips. Yeah, he's like me. He'll buy a few shares, spread it out. But if you keep doing that, guys, over time, and like me, I don't think Alfa sells any of these.
No.
That's his long-term, retirement. So good on you, Alfa.
Well done, bud.
Robert Pierpont, Brooke, Tesla has not beat its late 2024 highs. Correct. It's in a channel and overall flat, almost perfect for selling calls in your shares the past year or so. Yep. And I'm going to tell you guys, like, these guys still don't understand Tesla. Tesla is that close to having self-driving in oodles of cities in the US. They're already doing it. And there was a video just the other day, yesterday I saw it, the very first robo-taxi, no steering wheel, no pedals, no mirrors. Yeah. So it's coming, guys. It's just, maybe we're a month, 3 months, 6 months from massive adoption. And I think you'll see a spike that'll just shock you on Tesla once people, holy Jesus. And these reports, you say, oh, like Ford, GM, oh, self-driving's, nah, that's never going to happen. Yeah, ain't never going to happen for them. So, yep. That's all I have to say about that. Jetter.
Okay, Forrest. Next one.
Tesla's limited robotaxi deployment in Austin has been a bit of a disaster. I would disagree. Robotaxi has been 4x the number of accidents of human drivers. Not so good. I'm going to call bullshit. So you take a look. There, I think 14 accidents in the last year with Teslas. You know what? The ruling body makes them report anything. So a bus bumps at Tesla. That's an accident. Tesla's backing out of a parking and hits a cone. you know, one of those mobile cones, whatever. That's an accident. You know, less than a mile an hour accident. So when you look into it, it's all like bullshit. Humans, on the other hand, had a tremendous amount of accidents over the same amount of miles driven with fatalities. You don't get that with Tesla. So yeah, do more research on that. Don't just take these
I didn't know they recorded it if somebody else hit the Tesla cyber taxi.
Well, there you go.
As an accident caused by the cyber cab.
The way these news,
for example, bus, you know, clips one of them.
Clips them, yeah.
Yeah.
Slowly, it would have been at a crosswalk or something. Tesla stopped. Oh, sorry, we bumped you. Sorry, I wasn't looking. I was looking at the passenger about to get on. Hadn't stopped yet. But the way the media plays up this, it's 14 accidents with Tesla self-driving, you know, never, you know, whatever. And then you do the research and you find out, okay, what was the miles per hour? What exactly did happen? And it's all a crock of baloney.
Yeah.
You know, nobody seriously hurt. Nobody had to go to hospital. Police aren't called, whatever. You know, it's
well, who's going to watch the media if the media turns around and says a bus hit a Tesla at a red light?
Yeah.
At a stop sign.
Yeah.
Well, that's not news. You know, whereas Tesla's cyber cabs had 14 accidents. Well, that's, you know, you're going to get the viewers.
Parking lot accidents. Some non-self-driving car clips a Tesla. Their Tesla's required to report that, even though they had no blame at all. The car's parked.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, crazy.
Alpha says,
I still think Bitcoin will rise in the short term and then a quick dive to sub 60.
Okay.
March to July timeframe. Yeah, longer time frame. He'll see. Interesting. Okay.
Now, Alpha, let us ask you a question and you answer it in the comments. That prediction where sub 60, is that pre-Clarity Act or post-Clarity Act? Let us know your thoughts.
Once Clarity Act's in, I suspect you wouldn't see these lows anymore. Robert Pierpont, I agree with you, Alpha.
So they both think that it's going to make a rise and then a dip. Yeah, that's the volatility in crypto.
Dead cat bounce.
Yeah, exactly.
Jetter, Alfa Romeo, somebody has a bet with Coop and Snitters that Bitcoin will go below 55K by March. Ooh, can't recall who. Who got a bet? We got a bet on that.
Yeah, I think it was, and I think it was Robert that placed that bet with us. Yeah.
I have a good memory. It's just short. Canada Goose on the loose. There he is. Well, Simple has options now. 0% fees. Sold 8 options this month, making bank.
Okay.
Time to open an account, Brookie. Yeah, Canada Goose on the loose. Well, Simple. I'd check into that.
Okay.
Yeah.
0 options. I know nothing about it.
They charged me $1. This is TD, guys. $1.25.
TD Waterhouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
$1.25 an option contract. So that's 0. You know, and if you're doing, 10, 15 contracts, it can add up over a year. For damn sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'll check that out. Thank you. Jetter, different topic. I think it's official now. Thailand reset tourist visa to 30 days, right?
Haven't heard it yet.
No.
I haven't heard it yet. I will check on that, and I'll let you guys know by Saturday.
Steve, I met Steve last night. He arrived on Saturday. He got the 60 days.
Okay.
So that was last Saturday, and today we're Wednesday. So, as of today, I haven't heard that.
No. But we'll check. We haven't seen the Thai news this morning.
Alfa Romeo, I agree with Jetter. Buy-in limits at 60, 58, 56, 54 as of now. So, I mean, maybe you put $500 or $1,000 buys at those levels, guys, and you DCA in. If it was me, and I'd do 500 at 60, maybe 1,058, maybe 1,500 at 56, and maybe 2,054. Increase your buys as it drops lower, because you even multiply your dollar cost averaging benefits, let's say.
Yeah.
Mike Doty and Little Mike, who needs the State of the Union when you have Cooper and Brooke? Correctamundo.
Thank you, Mike Doty.
What's up? Do Cash Apps work there?
No. Thailand's got their own apps that work here. All the ones from the West that we're used to, you know, Samsung Pay, iPay, all them don't work here, unfortunately.
Wise works good. Your credit cards should work fine.
Mhm.
You know, your bank cards
Mhm.
will work at the ATMs. You know, you're talking fees too, guys. You got to judge that accordingly.
But there is one that does work, and Brownie mentioned that he got it for him and
does.
Jen, but I forgot the name of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he was worried. What if they, you know, in that Bangkok bank fiasco, you know, with the scam accounts, they were closing a lot of the bank accounts of expats.
Let me just ask Darlene.
Okay.
She'll know.
And
1 second, guys.
so Brownie found this app that works, you know, without having a bank account, let's say. You just obviously load money onto the app, and then, you know, you can scan pay wherever you are in Thailand. So that there is ones that work there, but it's like anything. Have your plan A, plan B, plan C for when you get here.
Yeah, I just asked the moderator. She said she doesn't know.
Okay.
She'll ask.
Yeah, we'll talk to Brownie. Maybe we can mention that. Alpha Romeo, Fear and Greed Index at 11, still an amazing price point.
It was down at 4.
Yeah, 5 I saw last Monday. You know,
the lowest I've ever seen it was 4.
Yeah, that's low.
Yeah. So
which kind of indicates we're closer to the bottom than when it's back at 30. Jetter, good point about splitting the difference. Maybe I'll add one at 57.5 and keep my 55K and possibly add one automated buy at upper 40s for the heck of it. I've got some dry powder. Good on you.
That's what I would be looking at doing, Jetter. Because like Rock says, 60 and then 58. It can dip below 58, but it's only going to be seconds. Like it dipped below 60, you know, and it went to 59,990 or 920, whatever it was. It was in the 900s. But within 5 seconds, it was at, you know, back above 60. Within 2 minutes, it was back above 61.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, guys, learn how to use these AI tools. It's amazing. Like I spoke to my nephew. He was there at the meet and greet, by the way, last night.
Yeah, Ryan.
And he said, Uncle Brooke, I can't believe how effective these AI tools. He talks Grok, but then he'll also check with Gemini, with Claude, possibly ChatGPT. So he'll get like 3 or 4 different resources. Now, most of them should give you the same information, but he says he carries on conversations, and he doesn't do the typing like I do, or, you know, enter the letters. He just talks to it. And he's having conversations with it about portfolio, you know, what are support levels, what are resistance levels, what would you do in a case like this? I want to, you know, sell some puts on Tesla. What's a good strike to go? And it'll give you answers to that, and then why it's recommending that. It blew me away when he was telling me all the stuff he does.
Yeah, and the good thing is he's going to be on our live stream on Saturday night as our special guest.
He is
41 years old, retired in Thailand.
Bingo.
Yep.
Yeah.
And living the dream and how he's doing it.
Tune in.
So if you want to ask him all those questions, come on Saturday's live stream, because it's going to be very good live stream.
Yes, it will be. Excellent. Good. What a sale. Hit that like button. Make Darlena smile.
Yes, please. It's free.
Mark Schaefer. Hey, Cooper and Brooke, you were talking about buying Bitcoin on a Thai exchange to avoid taxes. Have you, or would you actually do that? Do you trust the Thai exchanges enough to do that?
Yes, I've done it. I bought Solana. I bought $5,000 worth of Solana. I still hold it, even though I'm way down on it. You know, I bought it at 162, full disclosure. You know, and I'm still going to hold it because I believe the ride up is going to be phenomenal.
I won't be, and that simple reason is my Bitcoin bag is big enough. I got strategy coming out the yin yang, and, you know, I'll be waiting until the cows come home for Bitcoin to recover, and when it does, we'll do well. We both will, actually. Would I? Yeah, I would. I'd feel safe because it is regulated here
by the Thai government.
Yeah, and this BitCub, it's been around for years and never had an issue. So your money's protected. It's safe, whether you're an expat or a Thai. So I wouldn't have an issue with that. Just personally, I'll be buying Teslas, I've always mentioned, till build my bag up, and my Bitcoin bag's big enough. So,
And one other thing about BitCub that I'm sure you don't even know,
no.
they have their own ATM machines throughout Thailand.
Wow, did not know that.
Yes.
Check out the big brain on Cooper. Robert Pierpont, Jetter, buy levels also depend on things like buying to hold for long term. Are you swing trading it? Correct. And Robert Pierpont, he does. He swing trades, so he plays it differently than someone buying for the long term, guys.
Me, I'm a buy and hold.
Yeah, ditto.
Yeah. I want to hold it for 4 years.
Yeah.
And then I'll take some profits, and then I'll hold again for another 4 years. Take some profits. Yeah.
Good. Roy Gold. There he is with all the recent problems with fighting the Mexican cartels. Gold, especially silver, is going to be even more scarce. Price will only go up, in my opinion. There's a gold bug.
Yeah.
Silver bug. Yep. The metals have done well. So, yeah, that's probably, if you're not into Bitcoin like we are, then maybe the metals might be your hedge, let's say.
Yeah, I could say a run into gold and silver if the U.S. attacks Iran in the next 7 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will be a run.
Here's the thing. I look at gold and silver, Coop, and my God, they're kind of like at the all-time highs. And, you know, I look at Bitcoin, it ain't anywhere near the all-time highs. So what would double quicker?
Bitcoin or gold?
Yeah,
exactly.
I think it'd be Bitcoin, boys. Jetter, Gemini says 60K fails. Further downside targets include the mid to low 50s with long-term support noted around 42 to 44. So there you go. And that's from the AI tools, okay, on past, you know, statistical reversals, let's say. It hits 44, it holds, doesn't go below. So, yeah.
And Jetter, if you ask Gemini and Grok and ChatGPT September last year, they all said Bitcoin was going to 150.
True.
So they can be wrong too.
Well, yeah, and they typically, I think, disclose that it's not financial advice, that it's highly dependent on Bitcoin pricing, which can, you know, obviously take off on its own.
And they all say do your own research.
Oh, yeah. Which is smart. You should do that anyways. Alpha, hey, Nut, I really miss the delicious steak dinners at Peaky Blinders.
Hint.
Robert's has a kind heart. Johnny Poulos, there he is. So say Johnny from Sydney.
Yeah.
Good morning, CBD and gang from down under in Sydney. Hope everyone's doing well. We are. We're still in the land of smiles, Johnny. Still dreaming of a good koi sao meal in Thailand. Great buying opportunity at the moment. If you can afford it, get dry powder.
So poor Johnny's back in Australia?
Yeah, he's only, I think because of his tax situation, he's only allowed so many days a year outside of Australia. So, you know, I think it's like 6 and 6, right?
Yeah.
So.
And Johnny, we got a very special hello for you from Thailand, from Roger with the D and crew. See you soon, buddy. We love you.
Oh, yes. What's up? When is the heat and humidity month? I want to try and see if it suits us during summer months.
April. April is the hottest month here in Thailand. Yeah.
We arrived at the end of March. So
we did.
April.
We did it.
And I'm thinking, holy Christ, this is hotter than hell. It's humid as hell. And but you got aircon everywhere you go. And I remember going to the malls the first time, Coop, within that first week.
Yeah.
You think, holy shit, this mall's nice. They're better than back home. And aircon. So, you know, it's you get used to it. Now, after you're here a while, Jesus, you love the weather. Warmth is nice, you know. So, and
then we got all those people that hate malls, but when they come here, they're like, man, it's got some of the best food in Thailand. That, you know, it's fantastic. Cheap. The food courts here are fantastic. And I can eat for under $2.
Yeah, exactly, you know? Guys.
Great full meal under $2.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you'll love it here. Jetter, Robert Pierpont, with crypto, I'll hold for a while, looking to build up my nest egg, and then get out and move Bitcoin gains to dividend ETFs to fund my retirement.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. I would keep a percentage of any portfolio in Bitcoin, guys, whether it's 1%, 2%, 5%. In our cases, we go heavy.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the average guy that, you know, maybe doesn't have a lot of time to research in that or want to, just, put a percentage and keep the rest in the S&Ps, the triple Qs, the ETFs, as you mentioned. Robert Pierpont, Jetter, the lower 50s supports very weak. I spent like 10 days in February 24 in that low 50s channel. That's not very strong support, whereas it spent 2 months in the 41 to 45 before that. Yeah.
But there's a lot more people in it now.
Yeah.
And that's why I think the SEC has got to change their rules and allow 24-hour trading on crypto.
Get the Clarity Act, get that 24-hour trading going. You'll see a big difference, I think, in these type of support levels, guys.
Exactly.
I mean, it's kind of the Wild West now, so who knows? It could drop, you know, just because they're manipulating it down. Once the Clarity Act, I think all that bullshit stops. So maybe you wait. El Romeo, I agree with Cooper and Brooke. The ebook is a great deal and saves you money and, more importantly, time. Many other tuber videos are misleading and simply BS, and that doesn't stand for Brooks Knitters.
No.
Get the ebook and enjoy the freedom.
Yeah, they just throw a lot of crap in there.
Yeah.
We actually put useful information to save you money from day one.
And we did not pay him for that statement. That is unsolicited.
He's actually bought the book.
Yeah, it's great advice.
Yeah. And it is fantastic advice in there, folks. I swear by it. You know, we've done our research, our due diligence, and we want to save you money. I don't want you guys to come over here and get ripped off by taxi drivers at the airport, you know, charging you double, triple what it costs to actually
get here.
We've made
so many good friends from all over the planet through the channel. And one of the big things I see, Coop, and why we do this, guys, listen, you know, I've had a good life. You know, I'm at a good place. This information I put out, hopefully you guys take and put it out to the next generation. You know what I mean? So it's kind of win-win. Good karma happens, pass it forward, pay it forward type of thing. So it's basically, hey, what we're doing. Jetter, Robert Pierpont, could be. I'm just reporting that Gemini says. So I take it as another data point.
Yeah.
So,
And Gemini was saying it was going to hit 150 last year.
It's good you're doing your research, guys.
Yeah. When it says the bottom, you know, take somewhere between where it is now and what it says as the middle point and play it safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elvie Abroad from Kentucky. I told my wife there's a sucker born every day. She said, I guess you were born last April when I got 1,500 shares on Misty.
I still hold in my Misty. It's going back. It'll go
and
back
my nephew's still holding, I think, half of his Misty. You know what I mean? So it's you don't lose on it until you sell. So you know, maybe it's
paying me to hold.
Hang on for dear life, and it might be 2 years or 3, but I think you'd see your money back.
Oh yeah.
Anthrog Morton, hey everyone, wave, but I use Cash App from here to pay people back in the US every week. Okay,
yeah, that works.
So it works here that much. Oh, there you go.
You can use it to, you know, send money back and forth to the US from here, but you can't use it to buy goods here. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Jetter, 14 accidents in 2 months, not a year. Okay. Other robo-taxis accident rate is significantly lower. Tesla significantly redacts their accident info, unlike others. I don't think I think that's fake news. I don't think they're allowed to redact. And if they got caught, it'd be big doo-doo. So,
and you see a big spike down. On
yeah, it's not lower than Waymo. Waymo's the big one, and yeah, they're never reported on. Where anything that happens to Tesla, you know, you got those bears out there that just hate Elon probably.
Yeah,
but say all they want. I know where it's going, and it's going up and to the right, big time. So you know, we're at 400 a share. I would say a bold prediction by 2030, we're at 2,000, maybe 4,000, maybe 8,000. We'll see how big it goes. A lot of that will determine on the humanoid robots.
Yeah.
Like the robo-taxis guys are here. That's working. And that will just get better with more data. And what's the data? The data is billions of miles driven. And it keeps getting better by a factor of 10x. So, and how they sell this to the regulators, Coop, they go and say, okay, here's your human driving, and that's statistically proven. How many fatalities? Here's with us.
Yeah.
There's nowhere near as many fatalities. So it's better for the humans to have the car driving and not you. You know, you've been drinking, you've fallen asleep, you're tired. Hey, let the car drive. So anyways,
time will tell.
What a sale. Can't wait till Saturday show. Brooke's nephew sounds like an amazing guy.
He's a nice guy, Ryan.
I think you'll be impressed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting to see, you know, his views on why and how he did it. And can you imagine at 41 retiring?
No.
I mean,
when I couldn't afford it at 41.
Well, when I was working at 50, it was 55.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I ain't for, you know, you're in your 30s, your 40s. Okay, 55, I want to retire. You know what I mean? And
yeah.
Shit, if you had known about Thailand, I would have been here sooner because, you know, you're planning to retire in the West. So there's your what funds you need. Shit, you need about a quarter of that when you retire in Thailand.
Yeah.
With better weather and better food. Elpro says, Coop, sub 60 before the Clarity Act makes the most sense. Okay, he's probably right. But this all depends if the act drags on until springtime. Only time will tell. He's got a good point.
Yeah. So if it drags on, yes, I can see it dipping below 60, especially if a war kicks off with Iran. But if it gets passed in a timely manner, like they want to sign it into law, you know, in April, well, shit, you're only talking 5 weeks away, guys.
Hopefully the White House puts that, as you said earlier, puts the hammer down. Hey,
it's
you guys
the White House.
We'll make an agreement for you.
It's the Senate saying it.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't make a deal, guys, we gave you to the 1st of March till Sunday.
Yeah.
Get your heads together. Have your meetings. You either come up with a deal or we're going to come up with one you both don't like. And I like that. That's forcing them to the table.
Yep. Alfred goes on to say, more importantly, is it July yet? I miss this place. Oh, my boot. Yeah, he's coming in July. Rick Price, scan payment doesn't work. Wise card doesn't work. If you care so much to pay like a local scan pay, try service like Tag Thai Pass. Okay, never heard of that one. That might be
the one Brownie uses. I know he does use one. We'll try and find out and give you an answer on Saturday, folks.
Yeah, no, Wise I don't think works with scan, but it does work at the ATMs or I mean, I was able to tap it at 7-Eleven, for example, you know, on the register, no problem, it worked there. But scan pays more with the banks when you have a bank account here. So these will be options.
Yeah.
Alpha Mail, hey, Johnny P, come over and visit me. Bring your winter boots, parka, and a huge snow shovel. You'll love visiting Niagara Falls in the winter. Yeah, I guess.
Why is it frozen?
Well, it can be. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah.
And that's it. We're at the end of the comments. So thank you, thank you all for coming on and joining us. Make sure you join us on Saturday for the special live stream with Ryan Snitters. Brooke's nephew, 41 years old, retire in Thailand. How he did it. Where's he getting his money from? You know, what's his past? What did he do for work? How is he doing so well at such a young age to come over here and retire in Thailand? All those questions and a lot more will be answered this Saturday. And a little bit of a surprise snidbit. Ooh, he is a singer and he was in the top 10 in Canada with a song that he released. And it was in the top 10 in Canada. And he is going to sing with the guitar our lot intro on Saturday.
He's not,
he's got a hell of a voice. So
for you country
western, a little bit of a
singers,
secret I let out the bag.
He did open for Alan Jackson on a Canadian tour. So. And you don't open on those big boys unless you're okay. So.
Oh, there you go. Brownie's come on and gave us the answer himself. He says, good morning. The app is deep pocket for scanning many tips in Thailand. And it's in the ebook, he said.
Yes.
So he even put the name of the app that you can use and how to get it, how to download it. All that information and a heck of a lot more is in the ebook.
Oh, yeah. Good.
I can't plug it enough because it's going to save you guys money and a lot of complication when you get here. Don't go out spending $700 on an ebook from a YouTuber in here in Thailand that's got virtually no experience, just trying to, make ends meet so they can stay here because they're maybe don't have a retirement visa or they don't have a pension, and they're using this as a way to fool you into spending your hard-earned money and them being able to party every night of the week with the girls in the bars. Don't do it, folks.
Good salesmen they must be if they convince someone to pay that kind of money.
And they do. They're charging $300 to $700 for a consultation too.
Oh,
you want to talk to them and ask them about a condo or area?
We paid
30 minutes for $300,
and then
an hour,
the
$700.
guy we hired went and got paid from the condo that we booked with. On his recommendation. Scammers.
There's a lot of scammers out there, including expats. Be careful, guys. And that is the end of today's live stream. Thank you all for coming on and joining us. Give us a thumbs up if you haven't done so already. And until Saturday's special live stream with Brock Snitter's nephew, Ryan Snitters, take care. God bless. Stay tuned.
Stay safe, guys.
Up in the land of smiles, sun shining bright. Elephants wandering through the morning light. Temples glow with gold, the air's alive. Thailand's magic got me feeling so high. From the markets buzzing, colors so bold, to the stories in the streets, ancient and old. Every corner's got a vibe, it's calling my name. Cooper's out here, and I'm loving the game. Cooper's Thai-adventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai-adventure. Can't get enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. Golden beaches, sand so soft and white. Crystal waves crashing under starlit nights. Snorkel in the cold, dance in the tide. Every moment's a wave, I just wanna ride. Pad thai sizzling, spice lights up my soul. Mango sticky rice, yeah, it makes me whole. Tom Yum's got that kick, flavor so divine. Thailand's food's a feast and it's blowing my mind. Cooper's Thai-adventure. Oh, what a thrill. Chasing the beauty from the sea to the hills. Cooper's Thai-adventure. Can't get it enough. Thailand's got my heart, it's still my heart. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. It's the land that I love. From Chiang Mai's mountains to Koh Samui's shore, every step's a story, I'm craving for more. Smiles all around, the people so kind. Thailand's a treasure that's one of a kind. Floating markets, lanterns in the sky. Festivals that spark like the stars up high. Jungles whisper secrets, rivers carve the land. Cooper's holding Thailand in the palm of my hand. Elephants roam in the sunset's blaze. Every day's a wonder lost in a daze. From spicy street eats to the ocean's embrace. Thailand's a paradise I'll never erase.